In the depths of his crimson-lidded eyes, Damien Sterling, the billionaire CEO and possessive husband, had always suspected it. That sweet promise Avery Sinclair had made about giving him a little air was just a ploy to escape his grasp. The obsessive alpha male smashed everything around him in a fit of rage, his eyes bloodshot with fury. Not good. The young master was having another episode. He'd called for the doctor 7 days ago, and she'd vanished for 7 days. Was she trying to kill him? In the sprawling Italian villa, hundreds of servants couldn't keep watch over her. How desperately she wanted to leave him. The servants watched helplessly as the mafia boss shattered every priceless artifact in the room, too afraid to intervene. They knew only the young madam could stop him. Damien knelt amid the chaos, grinding his hands into the shards. Treasure, why deceive me again? A tear slipped from his eye, falling with a soft patter. Suddenly, he staggered downstairs, drawn by her scent, his baby's aroma. Downstairs, the crowd was stunned. Damien seemed to be crying. The servants could hardly believe it. In the haze of his delirium, the dominant man locked onto that familiar figure, stumbling toward the girl like a possessive husband reclaiming his little wife. He enveloped her entirely in his arms, murmuring her name in tangled whispers, then biting down gently. She winced in pain, but the once fierce obsessive alpha male softened into tender kisses, cooing baby girl over and over, melting her heart. She yielded submissively, her small hands stroking his back. I'm here, baby. In his unconscious state, Damien had instinctively sought her out, rushing to her, hiding her like a treasure in his embrace. Now, with her soft response, it acted like a sedative, stabilizing his emotions. He closed his eyes, burying his face in her neck, inhaling her scent deeply. Avery had noticed something off when Damien descended, so she remained extra compliant, letting him hold her while her hand soothed his back. I'm here, baby. His gaze lightened, pulling away slightly, his thoughts clearing. He touched her lips tentatively. You're okay, good. He grasped her again. Upstairs, his brother sighed in relief. Damien seemed stable now, back to human form. At that moment, another figure burst in with bodyguards, spotting the calm Damien. Avery turned her face, and the intruder gaped. How was this enchantress here? No wonder Damien, the grumpy sunshine in their enemies-to-lovers tale, had quieted. An elder scowled at Avery, then at Damien and the intruder. You're here too? Perfect. I report Avery Sinclair for poisoning at today's event. The crowd buzzed. What? The elder insisted they and several family heads were poisoned, and it had to be Avery, since only they drank from the bar on stage, and she'd come from that direction. Others chimed in. Yes, it must be this young woman. She'd been near the bar. The poisoned head sneered. What was she after? The elders dismissed it as nonsense. They're mispoisoning them? Absurd. Avery smiled. Why would she poison them? The intruder, knowing her well, accused her of causing chaos at home with Damien and now here. How did she even get in? The heads' faces twisted. Rumors said after her family's passing, Damien's family handled affairs behind the scenes. The elder refused to believe her ties to Damien's clan were real. Unthinkable. In the venue, only her family knew poisons. She'd been at the cards table, and they held grudges over a past death. She had motive. Before he finished, a cold glint vanished from Avery's eyes. She hooked her soft finger through Damien's hand, nestling into his arms. Baby, they're framing me. I didn't poison them. They can test the drinks for toxins. She feared his outburst again, like when he'd hurled the elder down. No one dared approach. That she could admit fear startled the intruder into vigilance. What was she plotting against Damien now? This woman always caused trouble when close to him. Damien, let go. Don't let this siren bewitch you again. The intruder edged forward warily. Avery looked guilty after vanishing 7 days, cozying up to Damien out of fear. Damien coldly eyed her fluffy hair, yanking his hand back, face stern, keeping distance. This woman who deceived him repeatedly, he'd never trust her again. If he did, he was a dog. Almost she'd slipped away under his nose. She'd promised no more meetings with that other man, yet lied and went. He'd just left home, and she fled for days. The more he thought, the colder his gaze, wanting to strangle her. Damien's retreat thrilled the intruder. Finally, their little ancestor learned to reject her. Seeing him pull away, Avery's thick lashes trembled. Then she looked up aggrieved. "Baby, it hurts my heart. Leaving me alone at home. I missed you so much. Couldn't reach you by phone, so I came all this way to find you." The intruder scoffed. What nonsense. Did she think Damien would believe her? Yet as her words landed, Damien's thin lips pursed, a spark igniting in his eyes. She fanned at "Baby, I missed you. Baby, hug me." The intruder snapped, "Shut up." Then a gust whooshed by. Next second, Damien clung to her, face stinging the intruder. Avery squeezed deeper into his embrace. "Baby, I really didn't poison them. They're bullying a defenseless girl like me. Servant said you were here. I came for you. Believe me?" Damien unbuttoned his coat, wrapping her tightly, shielding her completely. He missed her too, after 7 days. Holding her again felt divine. The elder opened his mouth, but Damien's icy glare shot over. "Shut up. If you're framing and bullying her, at least make it believable." His soft treasure, he knew her well. She'd only poison him. Who were they to dream? The elder persisted. "There are doctors and bar drinks here. Let's test." Damn, his insides burned like fire, and being watched after the fall. He wouldn't let her off easy. Others agreed. "Yes, Damien, investigate clearly." Damien's narrow phoenix eyes squinted, scooping her up bridal style like a satiated predator. "Damien, what are you doing? Put her down. Careful, she'll harm you." The intruder hadn't neared when Damien's sharp gaze froze him. "Apologize to her." Damien's voice rumbled low, laced with unspoken authority. He repeated, "Come over. Apologize to her." The elder sneered, "What for?" Damien blandly, "You framed her, shouldn't you?" The elder nearly spat blood. Damien's threatening eyes pressed last time. "Apologize or not." The elder's forehead veins bulged, furious, but his mouth yielded honestly, "Sorry." "Damien, what sorry?" "Sorry for what?" The elder gritted, repeating, "Sorry, Avery Sinclair." Damien corrected, "She's the young madam of the Sterling family." Shock rippled through all, no one untouched by his words. The elder was floored, furious but fearing the Sterling's "Sorry, young Madam Sterling. I shouldn't have framed you for poisoning." Avery stirred in Damien's arms, her lush red lips curving subtly, humming coolly in assent. Damien addressed the others, "Your turn." They cowered, mumbling, "Sorry, young madam, we shouldn't have framed you." Avery nestled obediently, smiling fine. "Once tests are out, if issues, come to the Sterling estate for me." With that, Damien strode out holding her, the heads staring dazed at their backs. The venue erupted. How was she the Sterling young madam? The intruder chased after, glaring vigilantly at Avery and Damien's "Hold, I'm warning you. Drop any twisted ideas." Yet Avery ignored, her gaze fixed on Damien's bloodied hands, those distinct, long fingers now marred. The intruder didn't need to think. She was plotting again. Every time Damien hurt because of her, she'd cook personally, poisoning him. From an upstairs corner, another brother who'd witnessed it all saw Damien leave and decided not to linger. "Old Sixth, you stay for today's conference. I'm heading back." The fifth, nursing a bruised face, chimed, "Third bro, I'll join you. I have something for Damien." Others echoed, wanting to deliver to Damien too. The brother's eyes darkened, sweeping over the eager siblings, his long legs striding ahead. Soon, several pairs of long legs raced out, leaving the sixth stunned in the hall. Back at the Sterling Villa in New York, the head servant paced anxiously. "Young master, what now? I've searched everywhere. No sign of Avery." If they couldn't find her before Damien returned, he'd never see tomorrow. She'd vanished 7 days, like she'd grown wings. This time no trace, like a ghost. The brother cursed inwardly, "Siren. His head throbbed, "Stop circling me." The servant continued, "Young master, you don't know." Words cut off as his phone rang. Eyes wide, he shoved it forward, yelling madly, "It's here again." That man calling for Avery. Just entering the hall, Damien's voice chilled. "Who?" The servant blurted, "That guy from before." After, the servant's soul quaked, feeling death's call. The phone's vibration echoed starkly, like a bomb. Inhaling deep, the servant turned, seeing Avery in Damien's arms, eyes bulging in shock. The runaway for 7 days was here. Damien, where'd you catch her? The brother was astonished too. Damien fixed on the servant's phone who called. The servant thrust it forward, eager to tattle master. Look, it's that man calling. Avery, this siren, hid a phone behind your back, sweet-talking and secretly meeting him under your nose. The room's temperature plummeted to sub-zero. In Damien's arms, Avery lifted her gaze to the phone, lashes trembling, a hidden gleam flashing. What's this phone? Master, check the contact. My darling lover. Shameless. The servant spat in rage. Damien's pupils contracted, breath quickening, lowering his head to glare darkly at Avery. The phone quieted its relentless pursuit. The servant eagerly displayed more shameless texts to their master. Avery unbuttoned Damien's shirt, blinking wet eyes sincerely at his face. But I don't know this phone, it's not mine. Past sins she denied to death. The servant laughed. Phone evidence here. You dare lie? Not yours. Who'd write such shameless notes? Not yours. How'd that wild man, furious, pointing accusations while reading texts, my dear lover. Another day missing you. I want you so bad. When can you take me away, far from Damien? Avery inwardly cringed. She'd sent such cringy drivel. She recalled hiding this phone in a toilet compartment. How'd the servant find it? Damien watched her strictly. A friend had smuggled it in. She'd used it sparingly, twice a month max, to ease missing that man. The servant kept reading those embarrassing messages. Lover, I learned baking today. I'll bring you some to taste. If good, I'll make it daily. Damien barked coldly enough. His eyes reddened. The servant's reading halted. Now, how would she explain to their master? First deceiving him, running to that man, caught and punished but not learning, fleeing 7 days, plus this phone. Her legs should break this time. Damien calm. The brother's lids twitched, seeing Damien worsening, heart trembling. She never baked for him, yet countless times for another man. Damien's hot breath smashed her soft cheek, his chest aching like split by a knife. Then the servant overreached, grabbing a nearby stick. Avery eyed it, clenching pink fists secretly. The servant glared back, as if saying, siren, die. Damien's hysterical low roar erupted like earth-shattering. I won't be deceived by you anymore. Never again. He snatched the servant's stick, flailing wildly nearby while clinging to her, venting rage. The pillar holding his world snapped. The servant dodged nimbly. The brother, closer, reacted slow, taking a hit. Bang! A $1 million antique face shattered. Ancestor rampaging again. Servants scattered. Master, now you see Avery's true face? The servant yelled from afar. Avery's hands patted Damien's shoulders. Her warm small palms suddenly cupped his furious face. Softly, darling Damien, brother. Instantly, his rampaging body froze, stick in hand. Crack! The pretty stick snapped. Damien single-handedly held Avery, red eyes burning hotly on her. What had she called him? With a soothing kiss, she brushed his lip corner gently. Voice cotton soft, baby, listen, the phone's really not mine. Even if I did foolish things with that ugly man before, I won't anymore. Really? The servant peeked from a pillar. Think master has no eyes? He sees your sneaky affair evidence. Why believe you? The brother slapped the servant's head, stamping, shut your trap. Not chaotic enough? Ignoring, Avery stayed gentle. I do bake, but from now on, only for you. She lowered her posture, blinking innocent, sincere eyes at Damien. Hearing her, his eyes locked, heart pounding wildly, scorching gaze aflame. Next second, Damien's bristled fur and destructive aura retracted wildly. Throat tight, he pinned her savagely to the wall, muffled roar from chest. Bake me cake. Avery's red lips curved, arms around his neck, tilting head, eyes full of tenderness on him. Baby, as many as you want, I'll make them. Don't be mad, okay? 7 days apart, I really missed you. Master, what flavor cake? Servants prepped everything. The servants saw their master falling into her scheme, panicking. Damien, as if deaf to the howls, gripped her soft waist, lowering for a mad kiss, wanting to devour her. Yes, 7 days without her felt eternal. A kiss like millennia of longing. He lifted abruptly. Where's the bedroom? Nearby servants trembled, pointing. Damien scooped her, bolting upstairs, vanishing soon. The brother's head buzzed. Master just believed her? Tricked by a cake? The servant disbelieved, smoke fuming from head, nearly spinning 360 degrees, fainting. When the intruder rushed back, hall empty of ancestor. Brother, where's Damien? Little Master worried she'd scare him, following close. Yet he ditched him, racing home alone. Hall in ruins, servants terrified, something happened. Brows furrowed. What occurred? Servants honestly ate Master, he returned enraged. Seeing the intruder's battered face, the servant paused, then rushed. That siren Avery cheated with a wild man behind Master. Evidence plain, yet he doesn't believe, tricked by her cake upstairs. The servant shoved the phone. Look, set shameless whispers. Avery coaxed him dizzy. I fear she'll drug him while unclear-headed. These are disgusting. The intruder froze, scrolling messages. The limping brother sidled over, peeking together. The servant clenched fists. That siren might poison Master in the room. The intruder pitched high in the room? Call the doctor, upstairs. Alone with her longer, greater danger to Damien. Upstairs, Damien's actions weren't gentle, ruthlessly pressing the girl into the sofa corner. Crimson eyes filled with desire and anger. Avery hummed, clamming his shoulders, but he gripped her hands, dominantly suppressing overhead, his tall frame hiding her tiny one entirely. Mouth sour. You dreamed of that dog man, what? Avery's red lips curved, low chuckled. Baby Damien, honey. Words unfinished, he pried her teeth, tongue sweeping like a storm. That he loved her, calling him that. Loved baby, loved darling, loved Damien brother. Such intimate terms from her lips, only for his name. His kiss typhoon violent, yet suppressing something, grinding tenderly, entwining gently, devouring the girl bit by bit. Soon her breath ragged, one hand clutching his clothes, the other cautiously grabbing his hand. Voice fine soft, displeased. Baby, you promised before, never hurt your hands again. Tend them first. Hearing her, Damien immediately lowered, blocking with a kiss. He couldn't wait. Thud. Heavy drop like belt buckle hitting floor. Warm overhead light fell. Avery's eye corners arched fluidly, hooking his neck, lush lips parting. Baby, I still need to bake your cake. Go easy. Damien unwilling to hear more nonsense, overwhelming her with missed abuse, cool touches igniting heat. Soon, cat-like mews rippled in the room, her sounds like drips stirring ripples in Damien's heart center. Next, man lost. Knocks from outside. That door knocks. Not just knocks, faint calls too. Avery, hazy. Baby, seems someone's outside. Words half out, rest swallowed. He actually... Girl's pale small hand tightened, brows furrowed, heart to throat. Next second, deep marks imprinted on him. Before she reacted, he was so rough. A relieved, muffled groan from above man's throat. 8 days he missed her so. Urgent kisses landed one after another. Door urgent knocks, pounding relentlessly. Inside immersed, stopping Damien now to open, impossible fantasy. Damien open. Inside, Damien's throat rolled, catching her small hand, eyes suddenly darkening. Then that golden waist unrestrained, no holds barred, crazy stimulating, wild mad, ramping the room's atmosphere. Done. Master must be poisoned faint by that siren. The servant stared at the door, furious. Knocked so long, no response. Beside, the brother leaned on frame, lips thin-lined, tense worried. The intruder knocked again. We have things for you. Response silent air. Servant seventh master, I'll get keys. Bang roll. Finally, inside man's mad roar, heavy smash on door. He wanted to crush their dog heads. Good. Listen to little ancestor's booming voice. Means safe now. Wait patiently for him, the brother indulged. The servant couldn't relax. Young master weighed himself out. By then, who knows what she'll do to him. The doctor downstairs waited. Returning from conference, brothers trailed the lead brother down. Ancestor won't open. Force it. That's seeking death. Little master, my temper. Today if that siren touches Damien once more, I'll die showing. The intruder, panda-eyed, yelled loudly while squatting at door, staring viciously today. Make Damien choose. Dear brothers or a disaster who threatens his life repeatedly. The servant paced like ants on hot pan. Downstairs, gift boxes piled a hall corner. These advanced birthday gifts for Damien from brothers. All waited for him, prepped for any mishap. Waited 1 hour, 2, 3. Heads balding from wait. Finally, late evening past 9, door opened. Squatting intruder yawned drowsily, hazy-eyed. Damien holding wrapped figure passed. He blanked long, then snapped, by reaction, man like wind to bakery. When intruder realized, man already wind to bakery. He rubbed eyes, brain jolting, jumping up Damien out. Finally out, unharmed. Miracle. Big bro, second bro, Damien out. He leaned over railing, reporting down. But downstairs brothers vanished like doom approached, rushing to High Point room. What are you doing again? The servant fire rushed to bakery, seeing their master eyes glued to that siren. Now Avery's cheeks flushed tidal, slim eyes misty with haze, brows tinged intimate lazy, hair tousled, red lips lush dripping. Utterly ravaged, bullied miserably. Her slim waist nearly snapped in his hands. If not for offering to bake downstairs, he'd go till dawn. Baby, pass 2 eggs, okay? The man loving beside her, spirited, vibrant, eyes glowing, expectant, entwined, staring her soft white hands baking for him. Eggs. Damien quick turned, barking at servants, then back staring. Eyes like grown on her, glued stuck. Servants lined bakery front, battered, bruised, depressed, worried, dead brothers. Intruder poked head in warning you. If you poison Damien, don't leave this room today. Brother pursed lips, Damien, come out. Big bro has something. Third bro too. We all do, important. Inside bakery, Damien not just ignored words, head didn't turn. Staring his wife. Now what he wanted most, her handmade cake. Damien, roll. Suddenly, Damien turned, fiercely glaring. They scattered out. What, Damien, what? Humph. Man pulled bakery door, mercilessly shutting all out. This heartless, unreasonable dog man. Wasted little master's half-city run for gift. The intruder fumed, white-wasted my 20-plus years affection. Ah, protecting him, yet he treats me so. Big bro, I hurt. The more said, more aggrieved, chest fire surging. The brother hurt too, palm-raised precious cabbage arched away. Worried in bakery about 40 minutes, Avery made a gorgeous cake. Damien carefully cradled it, leading her awkward walking out. His eyes joy overflowing, emerging sparkling brighter than stars. They out, poison. Has poison. Intruder instinctively pointed Damien's cake. Brush, hall servants and brothers' gazes locked on it. Instantly, Damien like fur exploded, vigilantly hiding precious cake, eyes squinting attack mode, like someone robbing it. Master, can't eat that cake. Definitely poisoned. Servant all-knowing, anxious forward. Barely 2 steps, Damien rushed madly, bellowing roll. 1 roll roared murderous. All froze. Suddenly intruder quick turned right, Damien. 7th bro has something. He rummaged gift piles, pulling half-head pink diamond, under lights, dazzling rare, obviously precious rare. Damien, set cake down. Tomorrow your 25th birthday. Brother long-legged forward, digging his gift box open, rose 7-color fist gems, dazzling. 3rd bro has 2, we all. These advanced birthday gifts. You like these? I hunted half year for top 7-color gems. Set cake down, see if wanted. Brother tried diverting Damien's attention. That cake uneatable today, no matter what. For your birthday, little master ran half-city for this drill. So Damien, ask you. Today choose hand-foot brothers or disaster threatening life thrice. Intruder held huge pink diamond, glaring viciously at Avery. Avery's lush red lips subtly curved, shuffling closer, clinging tighter to Damien, gripping his shirt hem. Baby, feels like competing with big men for my husband. Intruder stamped furious woman, shut, no coquetry. He saw through this siren, now learned move against Damien, very effective, always works. If you value brotherhood, intruder unfinished, Damien led her hand, tall frame oppressive approaching, finally facing, deep eyes locking his held pink diamond. Yet Damien refused setting cake. One hand took pink diamond from intruder, polite breath. Seventh bro instantly, intruder nearly winged behind, joy flying skyward. No thanks, ha. He knew in heart, they more important than her. This ancestor 20 plus years not white loved. Damien, you didn't disappoint seventh bro. Damien ignored taking diamond, turning to harvest brothers' gems, then stuffing all to Avery hold soft treasure. Intruder and brother wind messed. Damien reled her hand, vigilant all around, carefully guarding cake to gift pile. Staring gifts, loud servant, big bag, pack all for young madam back to villa. Brothers, what? All for her? Servant and brothers nearly blood spray 3 feet. This man real dog can beat dead? Can. None left out. Damien expressionless. Instantly, Avery countergripped his pinky, cheeks crimson shy, waving Damien's hand, twisting body how embarrassing. Baby brother's birthday gifts for you. Can all mine. Damien's girl swayed his heart melting. Eyes always on her, voice husky as long as treasure good. Whatever you want, whatever I have, all yours. Moreover, diamonds gems what she once desired. Intruder fumed to tug servant's hair Damien. Too disappointing, too. This ancestor how turn their gifts to her? Isn't saying wants woman over brothers? How tolerate? Wife, servant tugged sore but silent. Another brother deep breath, serious Damien, how hurt till see reality. Keep her, someday she'll kill you. Must hit wall to turn? This ancestor, what woman can't have? If dump her, daily truckloads women he could give. Damien gently kneaded girl's soft hand, long lashes sweeping crowd, low infatuated laugh. Turning, leading girl upstairs. Good grief, that like even wall hit won't turn. Brothers Damien, I held big pink diamond big gems, ascending with Damien, turning sincere big bros rest assured. From now I'll be good, never hurt Damien bit. Henceforth Damien and I husband wife one, share sweet bitter, live our little days well. Intruder G-Dong yanked servant hair tuft, jumping little master so gullible? Your words, little master believes none. Servant tears flowed, he disbelieves no way. I rubbed catching Damien. Hum, cold ruthless door slam. Servant distanced intruder, anxious young masters, what now? Master took cake and siren upstairs. Just let that siren poison him. Let parents reborn one. Intruder furious roaring, searching doctor. Brother again helpless pinched brow called Damien's team. Such big cake. Eating whole needs full team after. What do? Ancestor willful. Tonight none sleep. Sins made. Next day Damien vibrant, face glowing left bedroom. That mood joyful. Master out safe. Servants joy-dashed came. Downstairs battered by Damien. Miserable brother's sleepless night. Plotting how make him dump me. Finally, they devised a brilliant plan. She's mine. Every breath she takes belongs to me.